5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, this is next run of Coin Op Classic. This is going to be your host for the next two runs, Dosboxfalco. I'm gonna run two games for you, two pretty hard Capcom platforming games. First one right here, Ghouls and Ghosts. Very infamous game. Second one's going to be Strider. We're going to start with Ghouls and Ghosts here. Goal is to get 1 CC in both. I'm not going to try and go for, crazy times and get within a minute of world record or whatever. We're going to just try and 1 CC in the games. I have something to get set up here for just a second, and then I will... Alright. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I didn't anticipate this happening. Alrighty. Technical difficulties aside, I believe I have the okay to go. Alright, that's the stream on my laptop. Apologies. Always playing ads for me. So, we're going to get started here in 3, 2, I believe I'm ready to start. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the first thing you're going to notice as I'm starting the game, I'm jumping everywhere. This is absolutely intentional. Jumping goes 12% faster than walking. It allows you to skip some things. It obviously just allows you to go faster in general. So when you're speedrunning, you do this all the time. And it's even useful while you're just regularly playing the game. Level 1 doesn't have much to go on with it. It's a tutorial level, basically. As much as a tutorial level as it can be, it's still pretty dangerous, and the boss of the level is... It can be brutal if you don't know what to do with it. Usually we take a damage boost here to save a little bit of time. But I'm not doing that because if you get hit by the boss, you get sent back 40 seconds, because there's only one checkpoint in each level. So I'm going to try to avoid doing any of those risky strats when I can, for the sake of the 1cc and the sake of the viewability of the stream. That was a pretty good boss. You hold up here, you get nice catch. Doesn't do anything, it's just a silly little thing. Level 2, we got these turtles. Yep. I said I wasn't going to do anything risky. 1 second! Sorry, got pulled away there. This is, yep, got hit by the bat. This is the discus weapon. These bats can drop any kind of weapon that they want out of the pots that they have. I've been getting discus almost every single time there. It's not a super unwieldy weapon like some of the others are. It shoots faster than the lance, but it has weird angles that it shoots at. It goes a little bit above where you'd expect the lance to go. Oh man, I'm off. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty, that's the only key that you can't nice catch because it's hot. You're in the hot section, so you can't nice catch the key. I think that's always a little funny. Level 3. The sole purpose of this level, or at least the first part, is to get a specific weapon that you want. Because there's a chest order. You get 3 chests and you get a weapon, basically. So you try to spawn 3 chests here to try and get the gold armor, to get this weapon, the knife. It's very useful. Shoots 3. You can shoot it as fast as the discus. It does the same damage. Overall, just the best weapon in the game. That's a torch. You don't want that. We also saw the sword, don't want that, that's a melee weapon. If you can avoid it. Gold armor isn't necessary here, and I'll probably be losing it by the end of stage 4. You get to do magic. I'm not going to do it here because it might mess up the strategy that I have, but you get to do magic with every single weapon. Knife. We should be seeing knives, magic in level 5 if everything goes to plan. Alright. You can jump through that chest. Get something to the tongue here. You have to jump through that. If you don't jump at the right time, you just die. You get eaten. There as well. It's a pretty tight timing, but I was able to get through it. If you go through that boss, oh, my bad. If you go through that boss at the same exact place, if you jump through that that last head, you get the same pattern every time, and it's pretty easy to deal with. That was a really, really early jump. Surprised I didn't get lands. This guy's embedded in a wall, that mud demon that was there. So sometimes he'll just absorb damage. Yep. Sometimes that worm spawns a little early and you get hit. That's what I was talking about. I thought I was going to lose gold armor, because you can get really unlucky there. People are throwing cat gems. Love to see it. I'm going to do a safety strat here, because I was talking about that chest order. Because the boss is really difficult, I'm going to just get an extra armor here. Make sure I get through everything just fine. This is Ohm. He's not too difficult if you have armor. He controls you a little bit, but most usually it's maximum of 1 hit. But you can, how we do it is we do, after we get those first 3, we go to the safety spot here, and usually it's not that difficult from there. Oh, I was supposed to hit that guy. Welcome, Mr. Energy and Andy. People specifically calling out my name. This is the first part of level 5. Has a lot of these. I didn't name them before because I was getting pulled away, but these are Aramer. King Aramers. They're King Aramer Aces, I think they call them in this game. They always have a different name. But they have a specific manipulation strat. And they're probably the easiest, personally, I think, the easiest to deal with out of any version of the monster. The second part of this level is a boss rush. Not a lot that's different here, minus that guy right there. He's new. The reason I took that death there was not only to save time, because it does save time from just going up the ladders, right? But it also decreases my rank. Like a lot of arcade games, this game has an adaptive difficulty system that gets harder and harder as you stay alive longer and longer. So we die there to reset it. I'm trying not to get trolled here. As you can see, there's a lot of chances to get trolled. Those guys can straight up just fly into you over here, and they're unavoidable. This is gonna be rough. I may have to. Oh, I have to concentrate. No, there was nothing I can do. That's terrible. All right. So 1cc was not fulfilled. This game is really difficult to 1cc. So I didn't expect it to happen then, but I have also had factors outside of my control this run, so that's how it is. We got high score though, so really that's the other thing you want to do in arcade games. You want to clear it in 1 credit and you want to get the high score, so we were able at least to do one of those today. This boss rush is really tough, and like I said again, those mini Gasudas over there can really troll you. And they did. And Bob gave me a really, really weird shooting pattern. You can't hit those. Even the task can't do that in 2 jumps. You have to do it in 3. Okay. Dude, it's not my day. It's not my day. They're trolling me pretty hard over here. These goblins spawn randomly, and unlike the Genesis version, when you get close enough to the boss room, they don't despawn. So they'll just stick around. Ooh, that was accuracy 100. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this guy safe, because I could get hit there, and that wouldn't be nice. Try and take this as safe as possible. Get through the first loop here. It's not treating me very well. It's not treating me very well. I think I'm just gonna go kill those Kasutos this time. I swear, this game usually doesn't troll you this bad. It knows I'm on a stage. It knows I have people watching me. Yep. Yeah, just go ahead. Shoot your shot. Game knows exactly. The game definitively knows where I am and why I'm playing. Fourth chest always spawns armor. Jeez. Dude, I'm... Dude, I am getting destroyed. This is more than usual. All right, put a couple more credits in. We're at the arcade. This is a war of attrition now. I didn't expect this to go this poorly. I apologize for this. I swear Strider will not be as sloppy as this game's been so far. Sub 20 is still definitely possible. It's just now I just gotta play real good. Okay. Killing these guys takes forever and is super dangerous. But leaving them alive is also super dangerous, so like, I don't really know what to do here. Okay, we got in with armor. We should be good now. Ugh. Die. Alright, 11:52 first loop. Not the best I could have done. I also game overed a couple times. But that's the nature of the beast when you're running this game for a marathon. The nerves get to you. What Santa Claus and eventually my girlfriend is telling me here is that I need to go back through the entire game. This is a staple of the G&G series. You have to get through the game twice, and like in the other games, you have to get a special weapon and clear this boss fight, Beelzebub, with that weapon to get to the final boss. Like in the other games, Loop 2 isn't really that different. That bird that you saw flying overhead is the only, and I mean one of the only, differences between Loop 1 and Loop 2. So it's going to be a lot of the same. I have a bit more chances, a few more chances, and a bit of more time to explain what's going on here. These, I don't remember what they call them. I think they're called weasels or imps or something. They're completely random as well. But if you're jumping through, they have a lot less chance to hit you. As long as you know where they go. There's only one chance you get hit if you just keep jumping the whole time. Yeah, we're gonna try to go through as fast as possible. I still would like a sub 20 if I can. You're gonna see in These first two bosses melt to the knife. It's actually pretty ridiculous. If you finish second loop in one try, it's a 1 CC. You know what? I'm gonna take that logic. That's very optimistic. And I enjoy it. Yeah, Gasudos can just be really, really mean. I could have taken like the extra minute and, you know, do things that I hadn't practiced, such as killing those Gasudos, but I assure you, I got a couple 1CCs on my practice runs. It's just, sometimes this game does not want you to win, and that was a prime example, I think. I haven't gotten any bad weapon drops, knock on wood. This Armor King is the only Armor King in the game that has 4 health. It doesn't matter, though. The manipulation that we do just leaves him in a spot to get hit for the 4th time anyway. Okay. Usually I don't take this boost here because my rank is too high, but I can just ignore the plant. Oh, yep. Got skin in my teeth. Trust me, I was the goblin. See, at least someone's backing me up. Yep. These bosses melt to the knife. It's great. 2-3 is now it's now pretty worthless of a level. It's just an auto scroller. Not much I'm actually trying to do here except avoid weapons, because you see, you look at that over there, that point statue has a torch right under it. If I picked up that point statue, I got pretty destroyed. So that's all what this is about, and more goblins spawn. That's like one of the only differences, is that regardless of rank, more enemies spawn and projectiles go faster. Or maybe it's because I have a high rank. I haven't done the science on that quite yet. There's an interesting quirk of the Mega Drive port of this game, or the Genesis port of this game. If you pick up only one chest through that whole first section, you can phase through this wall right here, and it saves, and you can clip up into the tongue, and it saves about 8 seconds. We haven't been able to replicate it in arcade, but it's a very interesting looking trick, and we didn't find it out until like 2019. Oh, I am off my timing. Okay, we did it. Oh no. So you're gonna see some magic strats, or at least attempted magic strats. If I die here, this could be really bad. Yeah, I can't shoot downward because of how this weapon works. I'm just gonna take it safe. That's a bit of a troll, but I know how to get rid of this weapon. What I'm gonna be doing is intentionally getting a second chest here. Well, that's what I was going to do. I was going to get the ultimate weapon in the game, the Psycho Cannon, and then try to pick up another weapon from there, because the Psycho Cannon is very powerful. Alright, we got through. Got our weapon back. Everything is good. This Mud Demon almost never spawns in this version. You saw it didn't spawn in the first loop. It's just from the game not loading everything properly. This level has quite a few problems with that. I'm gonna take the safety strat again, because obviously I think we need to at this point. Get the armor. Sometimes these platforms that go to the boss can just despawn and then you die by jumping down. No one really knows why it happens, but we've had it happen on official hardware too, not just MAME. And the ultimate bug is that you can have the game crash during Ohm. You could just straight up crash during this fight and get sent back to a title screen. It's really, really crazy. And again, that has happened on official hardware. It's absolutely ridiculous stuff going on. It's not going to be able to get a sub 20, unfortunately, but sub 21 should be very easy as long as I don't flub the level. Knock on wood. This is where we get the ultimate weapon. Just gonna take him slow. Don't want to get hit, because getting hit wastes some time, because you have to get the weapon later. There's a very nice strat to deal with these guys, but I don't have it. Fortunately, all I had to do was activate the chest. I didn't actually have to get the weapon first, or wait for the animation to complete. I'm trying to get armor here. We're just gonna go YOLO. Not actually take the damage boost. It's not, you don't have to take the damage boost, and it is faster not to. If you're able to get through here with no armor. But I usually don't like doing that, because no armor is very scary. Cold armor makes your weapon stronger, gives you higher range, and blocks projectile. So it makes this section a lot easier. Because I can just, you know, jump forward, throw out a Psycho Cannon, and I don't have to worry about a projectile in the world. This weapon is incredibly good. The only reason we get it at 2.5 is because Ohm is very tricky to hit with it. And the fight also becomes RNG dependent. But in 2.5 there's no issue. Okay, I didn't get trolled again. See? Progress. We usually do a... Okay. We usually do a damage boost strat off this guy. Which obviously I didn't do here, because I didn't want to get destroyed. This is Loki. He's the final boss. Very easy. Oh. Oh. Alright, and that's time. 2050. Could have been better. I think that's above my estimate. I apologize for that. Yeah, it does crash on PCB. There are also other crashes on PCB and slowdowns that we don't get in MAME, but that's another topic for a whole other time. Yeah, 1cc, quote unquote. If I had done that both times, it would have been a 1cc. That's alright. This is in Japanese, but it's basically saying you beat all the monsters and defeated Loki and go home. That's what the ending is saying. We play the Japanese version. I didn't mention this. We play the Japanese version because the cutscene that happens in the middle of the game is about 30 seconds faster in the Japanese version because the text goes faster. It's almost the same amount of text, but the text goes way faster in the Japanese version. So, and only there. It doesn't go faster here because it has to sync up with the credit music, but it goes much faster at that point. Yeah, I've felt strong welling up within me. More like a 3C. Well, Reg, you weren't here for the first part where he said if you do the second loop 1cc, then it's a real 1cc. Yeah, and then in all the English versions, which is the one that got released to Europe, World, and the USA version. The USA version has a lot of extra checkpoints and like different boss healths. They thought that we were too baby weenie to complete this game, which I agree with. This game is really hard. You know, I'm not tooting my horn, but I have played this game a lot. I do have the world record in the arcade version. It still whooped my butt. It was brutal. So that's life. Yeah, he was only called Loki. He's called Lucifer in the Japanese and other arcade versions. But I call him Loki because I started with the MD version. It was a really good second part of the run. It was 9 minutes, or like 8 minutes, second part of the run. Wasn't bad at all. But first part, I got a little destroyed. Alright. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll let the credits play out, and then we'll get to the next game here. there's a little Easter egg if you hold up plus A plus B plus start, I think, after this next animation here, or a couple animations after. Thank you, Swift Pelt, for the nice job. Thank you, Don. Yeah, Genesis version, US Genesis version has 2 checkpoints. MD version does not. After this King Arthur, if you hold up plus shoot plus plus jump plus start, you get a little extra part of the credits where it gives a couple names of who designed the game and programmed. I always like to show this because these guys deserve some shout-outs for making this what I think is an incredible game. Also, Professor F was in the beginning, and he's the master designer behind these set of games. Come Back, Summer Vacation. Also, it lines up better with the credits music if you do it. Prin is huge. Yeah, it's actually just like a 70-foot tall woman. No. Put our name in here. Oh, got the high score again. See? We did all we really needed to do. 1 CC, second loop. Get the high score twice. Easy. We're going to reset our timer. Reset in the game here. Don't mind the purple screen. That's going to happen. We're going to go move on to this game.